Hey guys, welcome back to YOUcraft. It's been a while, I know, I'm sorry. I just realised it's missing a block. It's good architecture right there. Let's get right to it, shall we? We are building a mob farm. So I've run out of bones. It's really annoying. I've got a string farm. There's a skeleton spawner over at the end, but I'm kind of sick of working in that area. And this whole base just needs a bit of work. So we're going to go up 37 blocks because my idea for this was, I'll let you in, I'm going to have like this big giant, if you will, looking thing. I won't say what it is, but it's big. And it's 37 blocks height at the moment. So that's to the top of the head kind of thing. And I kind of want it to catch the mobs in its arms. So it's still going to be a bit like lower, if you will, that they'll fall. That's the 30 block drop kind of thing of what I want them minimal to fall. Just to make sure that they're all dead, but I'm pretty sure they will be. You know, and then I've got a couple of stacks of dirt so I can maneuver, scaffold, if you will. I like building my farms out of stone slabs, if you will. So, yeah, that's why I've got that. I guess up we go. I'll see you up there. So, I decided to go a little bit higher than anticipated. So I think I'm about another 30 blocks higher. And I got here and I just looked at the red back that we built a couple of episodes ago, or last episode, I can't remember. I think it was last episode. It's a nice little spider on it that a cloud's going over. But we're at level 166, and yeah, I think this is good. My plan is to stand above it so that I'm not loading any of the chunks there. I don't have to do this one too high kind of thing. And also, I guess another thing to think about is I want them to fall. This giant that I'm going to build, he's going to be holding like a staff looking thing. And I kind of want the mobs to land in that, if that makes sense. It'll probably make more sense when I build it. So that's coming. And yeah, I've just got to keep that in mind that if I'm too high up, they may despawn before they hit the staff. Because I don't want to build the giant too big, otherwise you're not going to be able to see them. They're going to be obscured by all these clouds and things, you know, and like if you look up too high, whatever. You know how when you look up and you can't quite see it? Maybe that's just me on my really bad computer. But yeah, I'm doing Mumbo Jumbo's design and I'm kind of tossing up. His mob farm has 5 levels and it does like a ridiculous amount of drops. And I don't need that many. Like, I wouldn't mind selling some because, you know, everyone's kind of in need of bone meal and things like that. But yeah, I think it's just going to be too much. And I'm kind of deliberating in between doing 1 and doing 3. I think it has to be odd, I believe. Don't take my word on that. So I might start with 1 layer. Again, just because I don't need that much drops. I just need some. Well, this thing has taken quite some time. And not just because it's like, you know, up in the air and you need water to get like down under and stuff. Because he doesn't tell you to build the thing like, he tells you to build it in the sky, right? But he doesn't tell you that you need to go like under the bottom block that you've already placed. And I probably could have just like pillared out or something. That could have been easier, but you know, whatever is done now. But this is it. And I've got all the water in. The hopper time is going, which is all sweet and everything, until I realised that I don't yet have a collection system. So I think we're okay though, because when we're down at the bottom there, we're too far away. Like any mob spawning up here is going to be automatically despawned, which is fine, you know. And thinking that, I'm wondering if maybe where that nether rack is where I want the collection system to be, where I want them to push. I actually kind of want them to drop down. I'm going to do another little, like platform, if you will, with water, and I want to push them kind of into the center So the thing not too far away from where that is now, I guess. Because this is like 6 wide, right? The furthest. So you'd need like 6 wide of hoppers, 30 long. And that is a ridiculous amount of hoppers. That's like 180 hoppers or something like that. And that's not happening. So kind of want to just have them down, like narrow it down to 4 or 8 or something like that. Just really, just, yeah. Maybe like the tip of a staff kind of thing. That would be cool, like, and it could look like that the mobs are powering them or whatever. But yeah, so this is built. All that's left is to put a roof on it and to kind of slab these. I don't think mobs can spawn on redstone anymore, but I'm kind of tempted to slab them just in case they fix that in an update, if, you know, it's not meant to be like that. So yeah, and I guess the next thing to do is to build the big ass ant looking thing, but to do that I'm going to need a lot of wood. I don't have quite that much wood, but yeah, I'll collect some wood, see how much time I've got left, and yeah, go from there. So I got as much spruce wood as I could in a reasonable amount of time. There's still some growing just there, so if I need more I can get some more, but that seems like a ridiculous amount. But I'm sure when I get like halfway up the dirt pillar here that it's not going to be such a ridiculous amount at all. But my plan was, so there and there, that's going to be kind of the inside of its legs, if you will. So this is its right leg, that's its left leg. But as I build them up and stuff, I'm going to kind of do sort of like this, but better. Kind of thicken them up a little bit, make them a bit more thing. Oh, if it wasn't quite obvious, I didn't mention, I just said giant, but I'm building a big ant. So, yeah, a big tree herder, if you will. So we've got, my favourite though, I guess, is how I'm doing it in spruce, but all the trees around here are oak. Now that I think about it, it'll be fine. It just kind of, you know, further cements the idea that this one's different. That he's living, but yes, he's going to hold like this big wooden staff. I actually, I stopped for a second because I put my hands up in front of me like y'all could see me, but no. So it's 30 blocks tall when I did it in my creative world, but I hadn't added like all the leaves, and I wanted to add like a couple of trees if I could for hair and things like that. And I still don't know what way I want it to face, if I want it to go that way, if I want it to go that way. So, yeah, I'll kick off building this thing. I don't think we'll finish it this episode, but yeah, I'll just kick off building it and see how we go, I guess. Alright, so here's what I've done so far. You can see, I kind of tried to thicken up the legs a little bit. I've got to obviously put a block just there. But they're the legs, that's the torso. We're going to have the arms coming out. The torso, I'm probably going to have like go in and back out sort of thing. So yeah, on either side, so that'll look a bit better. That was just kind of to give me an idea of a shape, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, so I'm going to thicken up there and there, do the shape. I'm going to do the head and the arms. And when the arms hold the staff, I'm thinking it will face, I don't know, I'm thinking, because there's a couple of ways we could do this. Up, up and up. So it could face that way, and it kind of looks like a big like Atlantis looking guardian thing. You know, this will have all leaves on it as well, sort of thing. Or it could face that way, and I'm kind of a bit concerned because this spider, who will soon have other little spider friends with it and lots of spider web around and everything. Like, I will dilapidate the hell out of that area soon, at another time. But yeah, this, I'm thinking that way because we're going to have some more giants over there. This is eventually going to be the land of the giants. So we got a giant spider, a giant tree, a couple more giants that way, got a giant kangaroo like way off in the distance there. So, yeah, and I think that would be good. And I kind of tried to, I don't know, I tried to really thicken it up at the edge here, and I think what I'll do is like bring it around and bring it up again, sort of thing. But I'm not too sure. I'm not particularly fantastic with shapes. I'll probably... Oh, I thought I wasn't going to make that then. I'll probably add some dark oak like planks and stuff to the top of these, because I think they're roughly the same colour, and you know, that'll give it a bit more shape when we can add stairs and slabs and things like that. So I'm going to keep fiddling around with this just a tiny bit more, probably just focus... I'm going to get the legs done today if possible without the leaves. I'll do the leaves last and integrate all that. So yeah, I'm going to try and do that and get back to you. So I kind of finished the legs. I added dark oak stairs and slabs on this one. Stairs and slabs, I'll try that one again. But I left that one free kind of for comparison. So let's just hop on a boat and hope that no guardians kind of attack us. Oh, I also did in between the legs as well. But let's just hop on out. Grand reveal that's already been revealed, but we'll just pretend it hasn't. And okay. I'm not loving all the different... I don't know. I'm not really loving those stairs and slabs. And I feel like that's too, like, straight there. Or maybe it might just be the angle I'm on. Let's just... How do I work a boat? Okay. No, I definitely feel that's too, like... I don't know if any of you played with Barbies or whatever when you were younger, but I feel like it's kind of what a hip looks like. It's just like... So I think... I don't even know how to work a boat here. I think, like, here needs to go up and in. I'm thinking. Maybe? I don't know if it'll look different when I've got the arms in or not, so I might just leave it. Because we can always change it later. Right, so I'll leave it. I'll make this thinner, and I'll add the head and the arms. And see how we go, I guess. Like, we still got the leaves to go, we still got the scepter thingy. I don't know, staff. I actually think this needs to be a little bit taller. Now that I've kind of really bulked up those legs. I feel like he's looking a bit short in the torso. So, could like gradually, that could be like one half, maybe not one half, but could maybe just start going back out right at the top there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you like the stairs and slabs or not. If we don't have them, we're going to have to deal with like carpet and things like that, or I don't know, something to stop the spawning. Because as you can see with torches on it, it kind of ruins the whole effect. And I can't exactly put like a leaf just on everyone. That would look a bit odd. But yeah, I don't want creepers chilling around it either. So I might leave it here. I know it's a bit of a shorter one, but this did take a lot of time. And I've actually been busy with, well, move the mouse. Busy with a lot of other projects that you can find in the YOUnited hub and stuff. So I'm super pumped about that. And yeah, until next time guys, I'll see you later. And yeah, don't forget to let me know about stairs or slabs or any other option. Bye.